Firstly, it starts with what?
Can we move from
In,
realizing
out.
you,
Then-
creating intention, going in, introspect,
Yes. Then why?
now
Coming
putting
out.
to action.
That thing that you are going through that you need help in, we might be the ones that God will use to talk about it.
The intentional woman
Here we are.
is birth.
Welcome. Welcome to the moment of growth, a moment of intentionality, a moment of vulnerability, a moment of inspiration, of transformation, of all that you could think of good. This is the Intentional Woman. My name is Deborah Solomon, and here with me is...
I am Esther Joshmatiloko.
You're welcome to the Intentional Woman, where we are to grow together, we are to hold our hands, like we said in the earlier episode. We are to hold each other's hands to get to that intentional moment or intentional season of our lives that we should get to. We are to be intentional about our growth, and we are to get there together. No man is an island of knowledge. You remember the last thing that we said the previous time. We are to hold ourselves, and we are to get there. Welcome again to the Intentional Woman.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Please stay tuned and follow through, and let's learn together. Let's grow together. Don't forget to leave a comment, to share, to like, and engage with us. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your own stories. We want to hear how you've overcome certain things and how you are learning to grow and how you're holding other people's hand. If you're not doing it before, start doing it now. Hold other people's hands and grow together. I mean, I think this show is a way for us to grow together by holding our hands and growing together. So today's topic is
First girl-child syndrome.
Okay, so disclaimer. The first girl-child syndrome is not a medical syndrome or medical disease or medical condition, right? It's just a social nomenclature that we have adopted and we would want to run with, right? So let's talk about it. The first girl-child syndrome.
What do we mean? Who is the first girl-child? It could be the girl, the firstborn that is a girl, or the either second, third, or whatever, the girl that was the first girl in the family that was born. That is what we mean by first girl-child. What syndrome are we talking about? Have you realized if you are the firstborn or you have the firstborn, I think you'll be able to relate with things that we'll be talking about. If it is true, we'd like that you give us a comment. Give us what you've experienced. Give us what the good, the bad, and the ugly that you've experienced, even when you were growing up, and what it has brought about, what it has made you to be now. Now, going into what we're talking about, what do we mean by the first girl-child syndrome? The syndrome whereby as a child, you needed to grow to be an adult very early. You needed to be responsible for your younger ones or younger one, as the case may be. You needed to be the leader, be the adult, be the second parent for some people, be a lot of things for a lot of people sometimes. Yeah. And then you need to be your mom's twin sister or your mom's friend. She will dump problems on your head. She will give you gist that do not concern you. All those kind of things. Yes. You will need to act like you understand, even when you do not understand what she's saying, because you need to be the adult in the house. You will hear many of them in the Yoruba land. They will call the first girl child Moreni Keji, meaning that I've seen a friend, I've seen a sister, I've seen
a second person.
Yes, and then it's just, and the age difference is a lot. You can't even understand that generation, but you have to grow up so fast, both to be her friend and then to be the mother to the younger ones that you have. Yeah, is that an experience? Give me your experience. Are you the firstborn or the first girl child? What can you say?
I'm the firstborn. I'm the first child. I'm the only girl.
Right. Well, I'm the secondborn. I'm the first girl child. I'm the only girl.
So the similarities are...
We have things in common, yes.
Okay, so I think that the syndrome of this first girl child is the negative effects that people see now as grown adults,
Right.
as grown women, right? The fact that some people do not take compliments. Some people are perfectionists. They want to make sure that things are perfect, and I would believe that stems from wanting to make sure that the house is in order, so that when your parents come,
It's not me that
you're not
mommy will
in
beat.
trouble.
Maybe we even clean the house, and the last one is the one that got the house dirty. It's me that mommy will
You
beat.
think that they were shut on. You can't tell them to go and clean it. You can't. You are the
You
elder.
are the
You are the elder
one.
one. Yeah.
They could even beat you for the thing that the younger one did. It could be mentally draining.
I can remember very well growing up that I was beaten for something I did not do.
Right.
We grew up in a house that had like a very bright light wall paint, right? So my brother had used crayons or whatever
What were you
to
looking
write
at?
on the wall. Wait, write on the wall. They felt like those writings were too perfect
really?
for a
For
child
him?
to have written.
That's another angle.
So of course it's me that did it, and I was like, no, it was not me. It was not me. I was punished for it. And then I was so bitter. I was like, but the Bible said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. And I'm even being truthful now. And I was so angry. I had to lie and say that, oh, it was me. So they feel the sense of I have confessed. Right. So they let me be and they released me from my punishment, which was really painful. I mean, imagine growing up with that mindset that, oh, I have to to agree or succumb to some things if I'm blamed for it, because
always take the fall.
Just take the fall. Why? You see, and these things express in our lives as adults. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. This experiences that we've had as a first girl child that I've made growing up, or has made adulthood a bit of a struggle. Right. So, what are your own little experiences?
I'll say there was a point where I was told that I'm authoritative, and I was wondering how, because I'm somebody that in the crowd or in a place where people want to make decisions and all, I try to be laid back. I just give my suggestions and I try to keep quiet. I feel I do so. Let me say I feel so. But when I heard that, I was wondering where that came from. But I realized that, well, you have to be responsible. There's a way that you want to be the leader. You are the leader in the house. You want to tell everybody what to do. You want to make sure everything is in order and all. And you get to a place where things are not in order. Though you're not the leader there, but there's an instinct.
Exactly.
Instinct, yes. There's an instinct that just wants to bring you to, let this be done. Let me just come into the position and get it done again. I don't know that it's not the same everywhere. It just becomes something that you get into without even you knowing that you're into it already. So I think that's something else that is to be, even in marriage, I think it gets to affect.
Before we enter the story of marriage, I think I've been in a friend group where majority of us were all firsts.
Oh, really?
Firstborn daughters. Like, I could confidently say 98% of us were firstborn daughters, right? But even in that circle, I was still like the mother. I'm like, but
right.
And that brings you to the point. That brings me to the point of, you can be a firstborn daughter in a home where the father and the mother were there and they were present, right? And it will not feel so much of a traumatic experience growing up. Now, for someone who grew up in a home where maybe the father is not there or the mother is not there and it's just a single parent, or it's a community gag that kind of brought you up.
You become a real parent all of a sudden.
Exactly. So because there is no father and mother position there to cushion you whenever you're feeling overwhelmed.
Or they don't even need to dump everything on you because
they have
both
their
of them
partner
are
to dump something on, right? You now end up becoming someone that, even in your friend group of first girl child, you are still the mother, the mother hen of that group.
It's more responsibility on someone from a broken home than someone that has both parents, actually.
And I think that's the reason why we are here. We are here to make sure that those things don't happen. If you're from a broken home, it is now your fault if you end up in a broken home.
That's where intentionality comes.
Because you have to be intentional about your partner, intentional about your relationship with God, intentional about
your disposition to things.
Exactly. Because you see negative side of it. You see how it affected you as a woman or as a girl, and now it has translated into your adulthood. Then you should be very intentional, very keen and careful to make sure that you have the perfect life and relationship and family that God has ordained for you. I pray that God will help us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Yeah, you could. Okay, we're still talking about the negative aspect of it.
Yes.
It like we said, it makes you a perfectionist. It can make you an anxious person. It can make you be very independent. That even in a relationship, it can be affected. It's not a problem to be independent, but it will now become a problem when you are not ready to bring the person along with you, maybe in a decision making or something. You are the one that makes the decision and brings everybody along. So it is now hard for you to now think of, okay, let us think together before we act. You might have acted before you now realize that, there's somebody I'm meant to have talked to, or I'm meant to have, in quote, taken permission from or something. And then I was saying something about in marriage, maybe being authoritative. Maybe your husband does something that you feel is wrong. And you're feeling like, no, you're not meant to do that.
That's not supposed to be done. Like, this is my opinion about it, and this is the right, because my opinion is, I'm a good person. It's right. I'm a good person.
My mindset is,
I believe it's right.
I care about people, so I'm thinking the right
Christian,
way.
I'm a child of God. I read the Bible, so I know it is right, so it has to be the right way. But no.
And it becomes a tussle.
No.
Without knowing that, even if your opinion is right, how you say it matters.
Exactly.
But because you've been the leader all the while, you've been the one to call the shots, in quotes. So it gets hard to now want to say, okay, I'm thinking that, what am I thinking about? Please, let's get it done.
This is how it should be done. This is the supposed way we are to do it. Wow, no, like, someone is, you tend to not want to internalize people's opinion.
Right.
And remember that they're from a different background, different point of view, different way of seeing it. Ultimately, if you guys are doing it the right way, the God way, ultimately, as in a relationship, in marriage, you guys are supposed to, you guys are going for the best of options.
Right.
So remember,
that we are in the same team.
We're in the same team. We are going for the best of options.
We're not against each other.
You understand?
We're against the world.
So I mean, also in talking about this whole marriage thing and relationship, right? The idea that you are supposed to let go of yourself as a woman. We as girl childs that had that such burden on their shoulders growing up, right? We don't know how to. I don't want to. I'm avoiding using the word submit, or we don't know how to do. They say pari passu in a way, like you don't know how to relate with your partner in the sense that let's have this idea.
Let's come together to ruminate on it.
Let me give you a perfect example, right? You have someone came on one of the shows, right? And she said that for 10 years or maybe 18 years, I can't remember exactly the number of years, but for a long time, she did not work. She's a career person. She loved her career. She loved to travel. She wanted to do more with her life.
Right.
But she let it go because her and her husband have such strong beliefs that parenting is something that is very key to them.
Right.
So they needed her to stay back at home to make sure that they parent their children properly. The right way, the way they would want them to grow and live adulthood. And then afterwards, when they said that, okay, they are all grown and now she's back into career. Even though many of her friends have gone far, they've gone to levels, they've reached some levels. But now, God has given her so much speed that even their friends, they don't, they cannot stand next to her based on what she's bringing in and the influence that she has.
Right.
So we need to learn to let go sometimes and not be so much in control. As get like, it's easy to say, yeah.
While we are sinking this in, I like that we take a break and let you think about what. If you
Exactly.
need to give us a comment, please let us know what exactly you have gone through, what your older sister has gone through, or what your friend has complained that she has gone through. Let us learn from you also, and then we'll come back to see the positive parts and how to balance this first girl child syndrome. Don't press the dial. We'll be right back.
In a bid to be intentional, I have an idea. Do you have a brand? Do you have a business? Do you have something that you want to put out? Or maybe you are laid back, or maybe you don't know how to do it or how to go about it. This is my idea. You will love it. What I have to say is that we have an opportunity for you to advertise your business, to advertise your brand, to advertise what you do. And I can assure you, that thing that you're thinking is not going wild, make this like a seed, and you'll see the difference it's going to make. Advertise that brand now.
Welcome back to the Intentional Woman. I'm still Esther Josh Matiluko, and here with me is
Deborah Solomon.
yes. We are talking about first girl child syndrome. Like we said earlier, it's not a defined or a medical term. It's just a social nomenclature that we have adopted, and we are talking about it to help us break down our feelings, our emotions, our thought process, and our actions, and help us understand it with our hands and grow from it. Right. So we've laid down the syndrome side of it. Right now, we want to help you see the positives in it, see the good side of it, the advantages of it, right? So, for instance, now you grew up someone who is very authoritative, or you've been told you have been authoritative, right? You can develop that. You can nurse that into being a boss lady for yourself. It's a good thing. It means that you are assertive, right? Try to refine that authoritative nature into being an assertive person, someone who gets the job done, someone who is reliable, someone that they can trust, right? Someone that
takes the initiative.
Exactly. Someone that leads easily, right? So harness it into those positive sides, and not that you just wallow in the fact that, oh, people think I'm authoritative. Because I realize that as people like that, whenever they are faced with their own actions and people use it against them, they tend to run into a shell.
Get laid back, yeah.
You see, they run into a shell, and they now not know how to behave or how to act. Even though that's a normal nature, they are very quite authoritative, right? But they tend to, just want. If this group of people don't really like me, they live for what they are liked.
Yeah, right.
They live there. Instead of them learning and growing, they live where they are not so liked, or where they seem like nobody likes them, to where they are accepted. And it's not so. So the part of being intentional is to understand those character traits of yours and harness them into the positive sides.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also let us know what are the other parts that maybe we might see, the other syndrome part that we can harness into greatness. Let's put it like that.
As a first girl child, you are to be a caring person. You'll be a caring person because you'll be the one
Giving.
catering to your younger ones, giving exactly. Okay, talking about giving, it will be good that before I mention my point, it will be good that the first girl child learns to take care, accept care. There's a possibility of wanting to always be the one giving and giving and giving until we're exhausted. Even people that want to give us, we don't give the availability or the space for the person to be able to care for us. So it is for us to be ready to take a step back. Let people be ready to take care of you. Let people be ready to also give, give initiative or something to
Take
whatever.
initiative.
Thank you. Take initiative to you and to things that pertain to you.
To you.
So coming back to the positive part of it, you are meant to be a caring person by responsibility, and then it should be your nature. So it will be a thing that you should harness, being a caring person, either in your marriage, either in your relationship with people or something. Then also being, I pointed while we were talking that the person should be somebody that takes initiative. Maybe at work, you won't be, or even in marriage, you won't be somebody that is only waiting, that's maybe that there are things that need to be done and you're just sitting down waiting for daddy, in quotes. For daddy to come.
We're millennials, we don't do daddy.
No, of course I don't do daddy, but I just intentionally use that. He has not said anything, or he has not dropped money, or he has not, so we cannot get things done. So there's a way you will be able to take initiative and to be appreciated, because all the burden will not be on him.
One person,
yes. So that's a good thing to harness. Of course, it will not take you being intentional on knowing that this is the place to take initiative, this is the place to mention it before you do it. This is the place to, in quotes, make it look like you're taking a permission, even if you know that it's going to be a yes, but so that both of us are on the same page. You are saying, okay, I think we need to do this and that. Okay, you can do it. Or I have a friend. Funny how she's not even the first girl child. She's the second born. Okay, there are 3 girls, second born, but she's the tomboy in the house. So she's more like the one taking that first girl child position. In quotes, or character traits, I'll call it, not position. She's someone that if there's something wrong, maybe the gen is spoiled. There's no reason to call, babe, the gen is spoiled. She will just call the gen person to repair it. And when he comes out, okay, the gen's spoiled and I've repaired it. There's a way the guy just feels proud. Okay. Now, it now depends on the kind of husband that you have. Some already feel less of themselves when you're already taking initiatives.
Like, why don't you just call me? Let me call the generator guy.
That's when they feel like the men. So know who you are married to. I think that it starts from there. Some are proud when you're taking initiatives, and some are, I'll call it, they feel like you are, for lack of word, you are shooting at their ego, or you are shooting at their being men in the house. They feel like it's my position.
You're emasculating
yes,
them.
Thank you. I'm the one that is to do this. That is being feminists. For you to want to do take the initiative. So it depends on who you're married to, but all the same, it helps even in a general relationship with people, that you know when to take initiative, even with your boss. You will not want to be in an organization or have a boss that is until he says do this that you can do it. It should be somebody that will say, okay, we have this to be done. How should we do it? And he leaves you to be able to take initiative and bring and come back with the feedback that, okay, this has been done, this has been done, this is the next thing to do. You get a proud boss and somebody that's ready to give a good appraisal for you. So I think that is something to harness.
Okay. I want to look at it from the mother to daughter relationship.
Okay.
Right? So a lot of first girl children, right? They don't have good relationships with their mother
because of how they were quick to become adults and they were not vulnerable enough at childhood.
Let me speak from
Your
people who grew up with single mothers.
Okay.
And single mothers who had to work extensive hours just to help and just to keep the house afloat, right? It takes a good mother to help a girl child understand her position, understand where she is, understand how she's not being slave driven, but she's helping and supporting the family. And if you didn't have someone to explain those things to you, and you just found yourself having to do those things, having to wake your siblings up and prepare food for them, prepare lunch for them, all of those things for you to go to school, and because of your parents is not there, right? I think we should. That would be the syndrome side of it, right? I think the one thing that we should now do for ourselves as grown women that probably have that experience is to see it as you were put in a position to run a home.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we are Christians, right? I would assume whether you're a Christian or not a Christian, right? listening to this, if you've had that experience and you have a belief of a higher power, you know that you're not created just to exist. You're created for a purpose. You are here for a purpose, right? So that purpose needs to be done, needs to be established in a particular way.
Right.
So your journey, right, is showing you how, it's showing you where, it's showing you your why and your how, right? So pay attention to your journey. That experience is not to break you. It's not to make you feel like, oh, more, I grew up too fast. That might be true, right? That might be true. But harness it, like we are saying, harness it and make sure that you see yourself that, oh, I had the opportunity of building a home, of taking care of a home from that young age. I mean, that means that marriage should not be difficult for me. That means that being a CEO should not be difficult for me because I can clean the house. When I mean clean the house, I don't mean literally clean the house. I mean like in corporate terms, right? You can get things done. You can make sure that things are in position, things are operating smoothly, right? So always think to the positive side and do not allow your experiences to weigh you down. You are not your experiences. Your experiences are just things to teach you your how.
Right.
And your why. So let's just be intentional about it. Let's just think about it. Lately, I've not lately. Let me not say lately, but I realized that we've been telling people, right, Debbie, we've been telling people that they need to be intentional. They need to hold our hands while we hold their hands together, and we grow together, and we explore being intentional from different angles.
Right.
Either you're a single mother, you are a widow, you are a divorcee,
working,
whatever experience you are having, whatever facet of life you're in right now, we're supposed to hold each other's hands and grow together. I mean, that's love. That's what Christ is teaching us to love each other.
To be a body.
To be a body.
As the body is meant to be.
The body of Christ. Yeah. Literally. We've been saying that a lot, right? But I don't think they know us.
Right.
I don't think they hear us. They know
Who
our
are you
name.
that should even be holding my hand?
You understand? We don't even know you. Where are you from? We just think that, okay, you are a host or you're a presenter on RTM TV. We see you on social media. So, but who are you? How do we know? Like,
why should I
who makes it the authority on these matters, right? But don't worry. Very soon you get to know a little bit about us. Just a few
knowing
questions.
in bits. The Bible even says that we know in parts.
We're learning. Yes, exactly.
Precept upon precept. Here a little,
Preach,
here
sister.
a little, there.
Preach.
So you know a little today.
So yes, we're talking about the first girl-child syndrome. We are expressing our own experiences. We are talking about how you can identify this negative side to your experiences and how you can nurse them and nurse those things into positive to make you a great person. I mean, it just boils down to temperament. We have temperaments that are melancholic, sanguine, phlegmatic, choleric. They all have their pros and their cons, right? But the smart thing to do is to hold your pros, manifest in the pros of your temperament, and coin and adjust and tweak your cons to become a pro.
And in case there are some things that you cannot exactly tweak, it should be things that you can delegate. Okay, let me see if I can get an example. Maybe you are someone that wants things done immediately. No sitting down to plan. You can have somebody that does the planning, so that yours might be a quality or a positive time at times, but at times it can cause more problem than the things we are trying to do. Yes. So that person is the one that will be there to tell you to, okay, wait, don't you think we should do it this way? Don't you think? So if you think there's a weakness on your part, instead of you, like someone said, instead of you focusing on your weakness, on changing your weakness, focus on your strength and delegate your weakness. There's a way it helps things to work faster than focusing on weakness and leaving the strength.
Funny enough, I think that brings us back to the whole marriage, I'm sorry we're talking about marriage. We're both married women, if you have not noticed. But I mean, it's an easier example to give because of that's what we're currently experiencing, right? So, but even if even as a single person, right? You in relationships before you end up
You
in
have
marriage,
friends, you
you have friends,
people,
exactly.
yes.
You have friends, right? I think that this idea of delegating, that's why you have yin yang, like the Chinese would say,
Right.
the flow, the sync of both of you, right? There's something that you are good at that is not good at, that God
Yeah,
has brought you in his
exactly.
life or in her life or in their life to help enhance, right?
Yeah.
There are things that you are not good at, you're weak at, and person is strong, and person is supposed to be the one to enhance and help you in that. So identify those things
weakness.
and allow that to be the flow of things, and don't try to be more than that, to be everything. You understand? Allow God to use you in the capacity that He wants to use you. You understand? And
I believe with these very few points of ours, we've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that being the first girl child is not actually a problem. It is a blessing that you just need to note and harness. Then the part that you see as a weakness can be delegated or can be worked on, as the case may be. We, like we said, want to tell you a little about us. In the next few minutes, you'll see us coming to tell you a bit about us. Don't touch the dial.
In a bid to being intentional, I have an idea. Do you have a brand? Do you have a business? Do you have something that you want to put out? Or maybe you are laid back, or maybe you don't know how to do it or how to go about it. This is my idea. You will love it. What I have to say is that we have an opportunity for you to advertise your business, to advertise your brand, to advertise what you do. And I can assure you, that thing that you're thinking is not going wild, make this like a seed, and you'll see the difference it's going to make. Advertise that brand now.
What do you have to do?
I think for me it would be,
Well,
I think pray.
Maybe I try to speak in tongues anyways.
Yeah, pray.
Because many times you will not plan what to come. And sometimes you say some things that is speaking to you and it's not from your head. So yeah, I think it's more
I think the fact that the show is supposed to bless people, it's the
and
work
bless
of God.
us ourselves.
Exactly. So we can't just do it from our own self. So that consciousness of let's pray first.
Of course, we will need knowledge, but knowledge inspired.
Yeah.
So yes, pray.
Okay, so I'm careful to say this person, because popular person, American actor, music artist, right? Actress, actually, music artist, right? Careful to say her because I'm not really sure of her stand in Christ, but as a TV presenter, right? I love her. I love her concept. I love her ideas. Jennifer Hudson.
Oh yeah, you. Do I have anybody? Well, I'll come with this Your View woman that just left Your View of late. What's her name? Morayo, thank you. Morayo, I just like her, how she coordinates the whole, how she can man the place and she's still looking like she's behind the scene. Like she's not the one talking all the time. She's not the one, it's not always her opinion that stands many times, but she knows how to bring everybody together. There's no quarrel, there's no matter how much everybody is in a different, or having a different opinion, everything is put in place. I think I just like that about her.
Yeah, good one. Snack. Does akara qualify as snack?
Well, I think it does.
I think I don't want to mention brand, but there's this softer gala than gala is already a brand.
Sausage. Well, it's been mentioned already. Oh, really?
Specifically, you guys need to support. You guys need to sponsor this show. But Super Bites, the Chi company.
The flat one.
Super Bites. Just give me Super Bites. You can give me let me not cast myself.
Except I want to snack on fruits. I don't know if there's anything.
Oh wow. That speaks to...
Personally, I don't have preferences in things. In food, in colors, in whatever. I don't have preferences, so I cannot really say. I like fruit.
Okay, that's nice. Oh, for me,
Yeah.
wear makeup, do makeup. I love the idea of. 'Cause I believe that makeup enhances your facial features, right? But if I wear makeup, when I wear makeup, I just feel like it speaks to the first girl child in me. I just feel like I'm in control. I control what I look like. Does not mean that I don't like what God has created me to look like.
Of course.
Right? I
You
hardly even
enhance
I
what
hardly
God has
even
done.
wear makeup, but like when I wear makeup, I just feel so confident. Like you just apart from that, I think another thing that gives me that confidence boost would be dancing. Just give me an opportunity to dance, whether I'm in a good mood or in a bad mood. Play music that I can dance that will catch me, that I must dance. Give me just 5 minutes dancing, my mood would just, turn around.
Well, talking about looks in confidence, I think I like when I wear heels. Funny how I grew to be a tomboy. So I did not know how to wear heels. I had to learn. I had to check online. I had to do this. I had to see. Because this is funny, actually. There was a time I went for a wedding. I've seen some people wear heels and they bend their knee. I don't know if you've seen those kind of things.
They walk like...
I thought it was something. I thought it was a thing.
It's a technique.
So and people were asking what happened to you. I said nothing. So when I saw that, I had to go online to check how actually am I meant to walk on heels. And now, I try. So yeah, I think that anytime I have a dress on and I'm not very sure about it, let me go on heels. I'm good. So I think that works. And yes, I like to dance too. Next question.
Don't talk to me before 12 p.m.
Oh, wow. You don't want to talk at all? Well, don't talk to me before maybe 7 a.m.
Oh, wow.
My head is clear. Okay, for me, let me say, pray, plan my day. That time, I have time to remember the things that I've not done, the things that I'm meant to do, I write it down. So if I'm having to talk with people, I won't have a coordinated mind. So between that, the time I wake up, maybe 5:30 or 6 till 7, I have things done. Okay, I need to do this. Before anybody starts to distract me, or 7, hey, you can now start to do whatever you want to do in the day. At least I've had an ample time. Thank you. Me time.
No.
What are you doing to 12?
Don't talk to me. Just let me be. Just let me be in my mind. I'm not a morning person. I don't have energy. If it's at night, then I can stay up. I don't know. I can stay up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Doing what? I could decide that that's when I want to wash the whole house and clean the whole house, right? I have energy more at night. In the morning, don't talk to me.
Now you're married. We are talking to you. Coffee.
Tea.
Or both, anyways, but depending on the mood.
Tea.
All time.
Even the smell of coffee alone. I used to use stubbornness to take coffee.
Well, talking about coffee, Seth, maybe I'll say Nescafe. Maybe the brand that has the 3-in-1. Not exactly coffee. Is very bitter. I don't exactly like it. But if it's mixed with milk or creamer or something, I think we can still do coffee. Sneakers.
Sneakers, definitely sneakers.
If not sneakers, heels.
Sneakers.
Then we can now come down to sandals as a sort of.
I don't like sandals.
It makes me look not confident enough, except I'm just going to maybe a laid-back event or something. But if I want to go to a place where I want to present myself, I won't do sandals.
I think for me, it's just the fact that my toes are out there. Like even open-toe heels, I'm really about them.
I don't wear that.
I'm really about them, so yeah.
Natural light, don't blind my eyes. But it depends.
It depends. I feel like there's some moods that you want to set that you can only achieve with studio lights. Right? But natural lights would always give you the most subtle glow, the most...
It's except the mood that you want to create. Let me just say that.
Yeah, so either. It depends on the topic.
Both.
I'm more of a listener. I am more
Same
of a
here.
listener.
To be honest.
But if it's a topic that
That I
I've been
love to
keeping in
talk
my
about.
pockets, I have plenty ideas. I will talk.
You have to be doing proper.
I'll
And if
talk.
it's a topic that is not really my forte, I'll listen all
Just
through.
listen,
I
exactly.
like to learn, so
Yeah,
I'll do a lot of
exactly.
listening.
Exactly.
But if you just give me just my topic, I just say we give you the floor. You better take the floor from me when you're done, because I won't be done. But yes. Both.
Planner to the T. Like, I'm not spontaneous in any way. I don't want to just do things. How are we going to do it? What will it cost? Who are we going to do it with?
I do that.
I need to know all the parameters. Also, comes back to the syndrome, the
Yeah.
first girl child syndrome. I want to understand how everything
Have
is
everything
supposed.
planned out.
You get. I'm a planner, definitely.
I do that too, but there's
Okay.
sometimes that it just pops out. The idea just pops out, and I feel like, okay, funny how we might have planned, and when we get to the stage and something new just comes up, and I feel like, don't you think we should do it this other way? This, and sometimes it feels like a better idea than even the plan. So I'm both actually.
Sorry. I think that to be sincere, there's nothing really. It's really never really spontaneous. Because if you look at it very well, your mind has probably been ruminating about that particular idea and wanting to do it,
Well,
but you got an opportunity to do it and
just brought it to play.
just brought it to play, exactly.
Well.
So I don't think it's really ever really spontaneous. Well, anyway.
It is.
Night show.
Is it to watch or to be in? Let's decide which one are we talking about.
Okay, we can answer for both.
Yeah, okay.
Right? To watch, nights.
Nights.
To be in, nights.
Okay, yeah, you said you're not a morning person.
Yes.
Well, I could do morning to be in, but to watch maybe nights, just to be relaxed while I'm getting close to wanting to sleep.
Mine is a Bible verse.
Same here.
Mine are two Bible verses actually. Two.
Okay.
I think I want to believe they are both in Romans. Romans 8:28 and Romans 9:16.
Okay.
Right. 9:16 talks about it's not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. Right. And then Romans 8:28 says that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and walk according to his purpose. So those are the things that keep me grounded, that keep me afloat.
Mine is in Philippians. For it is God that works in us, both to will and to do of his good pleasure. I don't know what it means to other people, but to me, it goes a long way. For me to even feel like doing it, it's God that is working in me. So sometimes, even when the will is not there, I continue to speak that it is God that works in me, both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Because even the doing is God that is working in us.
And to will his own will for you.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry, continue.
To feel like doing it is God that is working in you. Then to do it is God that is working in you. So in the long run, our Christian life is God that is working in us, both to will and to do of his good pleasure.
Definitely.
So as even in this girl child thing they were talking about, sometimes when I want to act one way, it helps when you're able to think before you act. You think first that, okay, am I meant to do this? So instead of thinking, I call it a conference meeting with me and the Trinity. So I just say, Holy Spirit, should we do it like this? Should I say it like this? Should I respond to this? I'm angry at the moment. Am I meant to talk or keep quiet? Am I meant to? So many times. So it is him that is working in me, both to will and to do of his good pleasure. I think that just answers it.
That's just it. Yeah, I think for me, I think the Bible verses, the passages like just explain themselves, right?
Yeah.
And I just hope that in one way you've gotten to know us a little bit, and you've also asked yourself these questions, and you've gotten to know yourself a little bit more as well. And these are part of the things that keep you intentional about your walk with God, about how you want your life to be, and the things that you accept, the things that you take in, and the things that you put out, right? So be intentional. We are the intentional. We are the intentional women, and we want everyone to be intentional about their lives and their walk with God. I'm still Esther Josh Matiluko, and
I am Deborah Solomon.
Thank you so much for coming along with us. God bless you. Bye-bye.
In a bid to be intentional, I have an idea. Do you have a brand? Do you have a business? Do you have something that you want to put out? Or maybe you are laid back, or maybe you don't know how to do it or how to go about it. This is my idea. You will love it. What I have to say is that we have an opportunity for you to advertise your business, to advertise your brand, to advertise what you do. And I can assure you, that thing that you're thinking is not going wild, make this like a seed and you see the difference it's going to make. Advertise that brand now.